So after every sale, they were doing it, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, yeah. Should I start?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yo, Prabhu, it's like you are far, far away. Okay. Let me just try and tilt. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjala-shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Gadamayam Dadanti Sva Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapara Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sakachatam Sahagana Raguna Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanam Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalitam Shri Vitam Kampitam Scha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tap Tap Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavanishware Vrisabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamari Hare Prem Vancha kalpa tarupyascha kripa sindhu bhayevacha paritanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha namo vishnupadaya krishna prishtaya bhutale shrimate bhaktivedanta swaminiti namine namaste saraswati devi gauravani pracharine nirvishesha shunyavadi paschatya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasare Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Aibu.
Prabhu. Thank you so much, Lebang Prabhu.
You know, Prabhu, when I'm walking in town, when someone greets me, I even forget. I'm like, Haribol. And then the person is like, what is Haribol? I'm like, oh, I forgot.
Yes, Prabhu. The sound. Oh.
Haribol.
Okay, 1 second.
One, over.
Who wants to read the text number 14?
Let me see. I can do, is it Matras Parashtu Kauntea? That one.
Yes, Prabhu.
I think we've done, where did I read this? Wait, Prabhu, before you do anything, no, don't show it, Prabhu. Sitosna means winter and summer, Sukha, happiness, Dukkha, distress, ne? Something like that.
Yes, Prabhu. Very nice.
Oh, Tukanteya, yeah. I think maybe it's
Sanskritacharya ki jai.
sorry, Prabhu.
Sanskritacharya ki jai.
Prabhu. I don't know where I remember this sloka from. Okay, but then let me start. Matras parastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkada agama paino nityas tamsa titikshva shasva bharata. Is it titikshasva? Yeah. Tams titikshasva bharata. Matras, sensuous, sparasaha, perception, two, only Kaunteya, O son of Kunti. Isn't it that one, Prabhu? Whether it's distress or what, you must not be disturbed by whether it's cold, winter, happiness, distress, honor, heat, and what, something like that. You
Yes.
must always stay, in tune without being something like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can go up, Prabhu. Let me finish the word to word. Where was I? Two only Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, Sita, winter, Ushna, Sama, Sukha, Happiness, dukkha, da, giving pain, agama, appearing, apainaha, disappearing, and anityaha, non-permanent, done, all of them, titikshasva, just try to tolerate, Bharata, O descendant of the Bharat dynasty. Translation. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress. Yeah, Prabhu, we studied it in the Easter Goshtine.
Hare Krishna, Gaura Shakti Prabhu, Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, dear Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. O Gauri Shri Prabhupada.
Jai
Jai.
Shri
Jai.
Prabhupada.
Thank you so much for joining,
Prabhu,
Prabhu.
Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Welcome to the reading session.
Haribol.
Yes,
So, your place got better, right? Internet now?
quite okay. Sometimes it's okay. It's okay. I will be able to join as before.
Yes,
But
Prabhu.
sometimes we have some, sometimes it will cut. I don't know why.
Okay.
Still unstable. Yes, it's not very stable. So
Yes,
I don't
Prabhu.
know.
But really happy that you're here now. That's really nice.
Yeah. Yes. But I'm here just for a few minutes to
Yes, Prabhu.
just
Yeah, I
to
saw the
yeah.
time now. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
are
Because
here to
I want to host the reading session in Rain Island now.
Yes,
So
Prabhu. Yeah, you have 1 minute, Prabhu.
thank you very much. Yeah. I distribute 10 books.
Oh, Haribol.
Haribol.
Yeah. So now I want to read.
Yes,
And
Prabhu.
I wish you you finish, or this is finished now? Or?
Not yet, Prabhu.
No, Prabhu, I'm still
Okay,
reading the
so,
translation.
oh, sorry, I disturbed everyone. So
No,
sorry.
No,
you
Prabhu.
did really nice.
Yeah. So keep reading, and we will meet very soon. I hope, because internet connection is still not very stable.
Yes,
But
Prabhu.
yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. We are praying you to come.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Vancha kalpatalubhyacha kripasinduvyavacha krishtanam bhavanibhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha.
Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Haribol.
Jai Shri.
Haribo, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Keep reading.
Prabhu, you must join in the morning.
Yes, I will join tomorrow morning if the internet doesn't cut.
Yes,
I
Prabhu.
will join.
Okay, Prabhu.
Jai Haribo.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Zero Prabhu, Dandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thanks for joining.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Prabhupada. Neil Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please accept number obeisances of glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Okay, Labang Prabhu.
Seeing Gaura Shakti Prabhu after many days.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, hey.
It was really nice that he joined.
Yeah, he was gone for a while.
Yes, Prabhu. They took his internet. That's
Yeah.
It's Maya.
Oh,
Should I read, Prabhu? Continue.
Yes, Prabhu. See what Pranjal Prabhu is offering to everyone.
Where, Prabhu?
Pasta.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, pasta.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu can change like profile picture like 10 times in one reading session. Okay. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and the disappearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of the winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception, O scion of Bharat, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed.
Yes, Prabhu. That's true.
But then it's very hard, Prabhu. You know that statement, it's for sannyasi actually. Because sometimes we like, even if we don't complain, but then you can be like, oh, it's cold now. Oh, it's hot. Oh, there's rain. I want to wash my clothes, something like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Even emotionally, it's not so easy.
Let's see what purport says.
Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Oh,
In the proper discharge of duty, one has to learn to tolerate non-permanent appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress. According to the Vedic injunction, one has to take his bath early in the morning, even during the month of Magaha. Is it Magaha? Yeah, January, February. It is very cold at that time. But in spite of that, a man who abides by the religious principles does not hesitate to take his bath. Similarly, a woman does not hesitate to cook in the kitchen in the months of May and June, the hottest part of the summer season. One has to execute his duty in spite of climatic inconveniences. Similarly, to fight is the religious principles of the Kshatriyas. And although one has to fight with some friend or relative, or one should not deviate from his prescribed duty, one has to follow the prescribed rules and regulations of religious principles in order to rise up to the platform of knowledge, because by knowledge and devotion only can one liberate himself from the clutches of Maya, illusion. Yeah, and that's a fact, Prabhu. Women are always cooking, whether it's hot, cold.
yes, Prabhu.
The two different names of address given to Arjuna are also significant. To address him as Kaunteya signifies his great blood relations from his mother's side, and to address him as Bharat signifies his greatness from his father's side. From both sides, he is supposed to have a great heritage. A great heritage brings responsibility in the matter of proper discharge of duties. Therefore, he cannot avoid fighting. I think I once said this, Prabhu, and I forgot where I got it from. Like that Conte, it's his mom's side, and then Bharat, it's his father's like lineage.
Yes, Prabhu.
Son of Bharat. Maybe the Mahabharat, like it's that lineage, ne? The great Bharats.
Bharat Maharaj, I think. We're talking about Bharat Maharaj, right?
Oh,
Bharat Maharaj is actually the ancestor of the Pandavas, the great grandfather. I think the father of Shantanu. Yeah, he's the
yes,
father of
yes.
Shantanu. Yeah, he's the father of Shantanu. And Shantanu is the father of Bhishma Pitama.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So I think
Yam hi na vyadanyanti ete. Is it vyadahayanti ete purusham purusara shaba samadhuka sukha dihiram somritat vaya kalpate. Prabhu, do you want to do your signs of singing the sloka?
Who wants to sing the sloka? Yeah, Prabhu. Do you want to recite the sloka?
yes, Prabhu, I can do it.
Okay, Haribol.
Yam hi na vyathayanti ete purushamam purushashava shamadukha sukham dhiram so mritatvya kalpate.
Haribol.
I can go down. Yam, one who, he certainly, never. Vyadanyanti are distressing. Ite, all these purusham to a person. Shaba is best among men. Sama is it unaltered? Yeah, I can go down, Prabhu. Dukkha, distress, sukham, happiness, dihiram, patient, saha, he, amritat for liberation, kalpate, is considered eligible. Translation. Translation. Yeah. Oh, Prabhu, what's best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress and is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation. Maybe Semi, that's you, ne?
No, Prabhu. That's Cap.
purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Right.
Anyone who is steady in his determination for the advanced stage for spiritual realization and can equally tolerate the onslaughts of distress and happiness is certainly a person eligible for liberation. In the Varnasharam's institution, the fourth stage of life, namely the renounced order sannyasi, is a painstaking situation, but one who is serious about making his life perfect surely adopts the sannyasa order of life in spite of all difficulties. The difficulties usually arise from having to severe family relationships to give up the connection of wife and children. But if anyone is able to tolerate such difficulties, surely his path to spiritual realization is complete. Similarly, in Arjuna's discharge of duties as a kshatriya, he is advised to persevere even if it is difficult to fight with his family members or similarly beloved persons. Lord Chaitanya took sannyasa at the age of 24. I did one, Prabhu. Yo, it's a hit, Prabhu. It's a record. And his dependents, young wife as well as old mother, had no one else to look after them. Yet for a higher cause, he took sannyasi and was steady in the discharge of higher duties. That is the way of achieving liberation from material bondage. Nasato vidyate bhavo, nabhavo vidyate sataha, ubayo api trishto natas twa anyos twa tatva darshi bihi. And I hope the pronunciation and the spelling was correct.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, you can go down, Prabhu. Na, never. Asataha, of the non-existent. Vidyate, there is. Bhavaha, endurance. Na, never. Abhavaha, changing quality. Changing quality. Vidyate, there is. Sataha, of the eternal. Ubayo, of the two, api, verily, drishtaha, observed, antaha, conclusion, two, but, anayoho, of them, tadva, truth, darsi, bihi, by the seers. Translation: those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent there is no endurance there is no endurance, and of the existence there is no cessation. These seers have concluded by studying the nature of both. Can I repeat that translation, Prabhu? But those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent there is no endurance, and of the existence there is no cessation. These seers have concluded by studying the nature of both.
Yes, Prabhu.
Kind of tricky.
You understand this part?
If non-existence maybe does not exist, it does not have any existence.
There's no endurance like sense. Isn't it the senses, Prabhu?
Endurance, yeah, it does not stay. And of
This
the
means-
existence, there is no cessation.
In simple way, this means whatever is not permanent is like non-existent, and it's not like real, because it doesn't.
Oh.
Just like it's material manifestation, it's material world.
Yes, Prabhu. And whatever is
Yeah, yeah.
eternal has no cessation.
The spiritual soul. The
Yes,
soul,
Prabhu.
the soul. Basically, yes.
Okay, Prabhu. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Yeah.
There's no endurance of the changing body, that the body is changing every moment by the actions and reactions of the different cells is admitted by modern medical science, and thus growth and old age are taking place in the body, but the spirit soul exists permanently, remaining the same despite all changes of the body and the mind. That is the difference between matter and spirit by nature. The body is ever changing and the soul is eternal. This conclusion is established by all classes of seers of the truth, both impersonalist and personalist. In the Vishnu Purana, it is stated that Vishnu and his abodes all have self-illuminated spiritual existence. Jyotim, is it Jyotimshi, Vishnu, Bhavan and Bhavanani Vishnu? The words existent and non-existence refer only to the spirit and matter. So yeah, now the matter is non-existent, and then the existence is spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the version of the seers of truth. This is the beginning of the instructions by the Lord to the living entities who are bewildered by the influence of ignorance. Removal of ignorance involves the re-establishment of the eternal relationship between the worshipper and the worshipable, and the consequent understanding of the difference between the part and partial living entities and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One can understand the nature of the Supreme by thoroughly is it thorough what through study of oneself. But then, Prabhu, is this true? What am I seeing there? Please pronounce it.
Thorough study.
Sorry, Prabhu.
Thorough.
It's true.
Through.
True. Not
Through.
true.
Like it's
It's
like my first time seeing sex.
Thorough.
Thorough.
Thorough. Like
Thorough.
thorough.
Yeah.
Thorough. It's like when you say it full, it's like you're throwing something.
Yes, bro.
Okay. Study of oneself. The difference between oneself and the Supreme being understood as the relationship between the part and the whole in the Vedanta Sutra, as well as in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The Supreme has been accepted as the origin of all emanations. Such emanations are experienced by superior and inferior natural sequences. The living entities belong to the superior nature, as it will be revealed in the 7th chapter. Although there is no difference between the energy and the energetic, the energetic is accepted as the supreme, and energy or nature is accepted as the subordinate. The living entities, therefore, are always subordinate to the Supreme Lord, as in the case of the master and the servant, or the teacher and the taught. Such clear knowledge is impossible to understand under the spell of ignorance, and to drive away such ignorance, the Lord teaches the Bhagavad Gita for the enlightenment of all living entities for all time. Text 17. Is it chapter 2, text 17 in it?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Avi, okay.
Prabhu, do you also read from Kindle?
But Prabhu?
Means Sainav, you read all the books from Kindle, all the books. All books are Srila Prabhupada. Each and every
No,
book.
Prabhu. I read most of them in the book form. All books. I
You
only
read books
read
from
Bhagavatam. I only read Bhagavatam in Kindle.
Oh, the other books did you like buy from Krishna store?
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Krishna store is all the original books. That's why I purchased
Yes,
from
Prabhu. I've got the 34 euro book package.
Oh,
And then I got Srimad Bhagavatam, the whole set. But I read only 3 cantos of the books, and then I bought Kindle.
you have 30 volume set. You have the 30 volume set.
No, I have the 10 book set, the original one.
10 books means what is the color of what is the cover like? What is the
Like
cover?
red color.
Oh, Chitrati edition. Chitrati edition.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, I have the 30 volume.
Yes, Prabhu.
Means,
Yeah, I heard that.
yeah. Prabhu, do you have this Chaitanya Charitamrita 10 volume set? 71.
I have it only in Kindle, but it's too expensive.
Oh,
I'm not gonna buy it, I think, because yeah, I'm gonna read it only in Kindle, so yeah, I don't think
oh, yeah. Okay.
Can I start, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, start.
Oh, avinastu tat vidi yena sarvam idam tatam vinasam avya yasyasya avya yasyasya na kaschit kartum arahati.
Prabhu.
Avinasi, imperishable, too, bad, dad, that, vidi, no, iti, yena, by whom, sarvam, all, of the body, idam, this, tatam, widespread, vinasam, destruction, avyayasya, of the imperishable, asya, of it, na kaschet, no one, Karatum, to do, Arati, able. Translation. Know that which pervades the entire body is indestructible. No one is able to destroy the imperishable soul. Ish, you remember the Sloka Prabhu, I think it's maybe 227. It talks about that. When it starts, it goes like the soul can never be destroyed by any weapon.
Or cut
You
into
know,
pieces, something like that. Cut into pieces.
But then
Okay,
can
not like
Krishna destroy a soul?
sorry, Prabhu.
Can Krishna destroy a soul?
no idea. No, but why would he
Yeah,
destroy actually? Why would
But
I
can
think
Krishna
I think
destroy?
I think Prabhu, from Lord Krishna, anything is possible.
Yes,
He
Prabhu.
can manifest
yeah,
anything.
Yes,
of
Prabhu.
course he
Krishna
can.
can destroy. He can destroy a soul, but he won't do that. That
Yeah,
was
of
Yeah,
course
yeah, yeah.
he's merciful. He will never
It's
do
the
that.
same as Krishna can eat meat, but then he decides not to.
yes, Prabhu.
Yeah,
Subala
something like
Prabhu
that. Yeah, yeah.
answered this question in a lecture.
Where, Prabhu?
Oh,
Subala Prabhu answered this in one lecture. He himself asked this question, but can then Krishna destroy a soul? And then he himself answered the question.
what?
Oh,
He himself
wait.
questioned and himself answered.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, nice, nice.
I'll make sure I always want to be updated with Subala. Prabhu, do you know where can I find his playlist like of lectures? Because usually in ISKM they're not in order.
Yes, Prabhu, you need to just search them. They are hidden. There is not
Oh
like
yeah.
a playlist, but there is. Maybe Lubesh Prabhu will make a playlist later, but now there is no
Yeah,
playlist.
we can request him to like arrange it all.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, because
Prabhu,
Prabhu, even when I want his Grace Sundar Gopal, but then his Grace Sundar Gopal has a playlist of 300 and something videos, but then most of them, it's like they're old, but then the lectures never expires.
oh, like,
But then now his Grace Sundar Gopal currently, yo, Prabhu, it's like, I don't know, sometimes I even forget that I'm inside like a class, because his jokes are like, wow. He
Mm.
tells you the truth. And then, yo, there was one time when he was preaching about meat. Yeah, I tell you, you don't eat meat. You reach home, you fry fish. You say, no, fish is not meat, Prabhu. It's always,
Yeah, today I heard two lectures also in the morning by Sundar Gopal.
oh,
It was nice.
Prabhu.
Prabhu, are you watching that playlist following Srila Prabhupada?
Hmm. No, Prabhu.
Following Srila Prabhupada means like Prabhupada, like the whole first answer Prabhupada, like Prabhupada conquers India.
Yes,
Prabhupada reaches the West.
I saw most of them like 5 years ago, but after that I didn't read them again. Or like whenever they come by, then I share them. But I know most of them, but I don't like.
They are present in the channel Krishna TV. Like there is a playlist, full
Yes,
playlist of
Prabhu.
that.
Yes, Prabhu. I
Yeah,
remember this.
yeah, yeah. Like in that videos, the disciples of Prabhupada they're speaking about the experience with Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu. But they are
Yeah, yeah.
they are like we shouldn't take them fully as something to fully believe. We should take them with grain of salt. There can be some misleading things also in those.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, I'm seeing it like to understand like what happened in the time of Prabhupada, like how he deal with things like that.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, mostly
Actually,
they are
even
nice.
actually, Nimanta Prabhu also watches that. That's why I'm watching it.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, there is no harm, but like if someone asks you like what it, if someone asks you some question, then you shouldn't give reference from those leelas because we don't know actually who said them or it. But like
Oh, like that. Oh. No,
yes,
actually, whoever like spoke, they were like all associates of Prabhupada, like they were disciples. They were like with them when that pastime was happening. They were with him.
yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Like currently, I'm watching. It's the Mayapur, the God Purnima festival with Prabhupada. God Purnima festival with Prabhupada. That is 1972, I think. 1972, 1973.
Yes, Prabhu. There's some nice stories.
Hmm.
Okay,
Can I
Prabhu.
continue?
Yes, Prabhu.
Haribo. Peppered by His divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Yeah.
This verse more clearly explains the real nature of the soul, which is spread all over the body. Anyone can understand what is spread all over the body. It is the consciousness. Everyone is conscious of the pains and pleasures of the body, in part as a whole. This spreading of consciousness is limited within one's own body. These pains and pleasures of one body are unknown to another. Therefore, each and every body is the embodiment of an individual soul, and the symptom of the soul's presence is perceived as individual consciousness. This soul is described as 1/10,000th. Yeah, is it 1/10,000th part of the upper portion of the hair point inside the Svetashvatara? Upanishad confirms this. Balagra sata bagasya satadaha kalpitasya cha bago jivaha sa vigenyaha sa chanantyaya kalpate. When the upper point of a hair is divided into 100 parts, and again each of such parts is further divided into 100 parts, each such part is the measurement of the dimensions of the spirit soul. Prabhu, this is science, eh? Sveta 5.9. Similarly, in the Bhagavatam, the same version is stated, Ke Kesagra Sata Bahagasya Satam Saha Sadrasa Atmaka, Sadra Satmaka Jivaha Sukshma
Sukshma.
Svarupo
Sukshma
Yam
Swarupa.
San sorry
No, okay, you're pronouncing correctly. Continue.
Yam Sankyatito He Chet Kanaha. There are immeasurable particles of spiritual atoms which are measured as 1/10,000th of the upper portion of the hair. Therefore, the individual particle of spirit soul is a spiritual atom smaller than the material atoms, and such atoms are immeasurable. Innumerable. Why not? Why immeasurable? Innumerable. This very small spiritual spark is the basic principles of the material body, and the influence of such Karti Prabhu is joining and leaving the body, and the influence of such a spiritual spark is spread all over the body as the influence of the active principle of some medicine spreads throughout the body. This current of the spirit soul is felt all over the body as consciousness, and that is the proof of the presence of the soul. Any layman can understand that the material body minus consciousness is a dead body, and this consciousness cannot be revived in the body by any means of material administration. Therefore, consciousness is not due to any amount of material combination, but to the spirit soul in the Mundaka Upanishad. The measurement of the atomic spirit soul is further explained. Esho Nuratma Chetasa Veditvayo Yasmin Paranaha Panchada Vivesa Pranis Chittam sarvam uttam prajanam. Yasmin is it vishude vivanti esha atma.
Oh.
The soul is atomic in size and can be perceived by perfect intelligence. This atomic soul is floating in the 5 kinds of air: prana, apana, vyana, samana, and udana. Is situated within the heart and spreads its influence all over the body of the embodied living entities. When the soul is purified from the contamination of the 5 kinds of material air, its spiritual influences is exhibited. Mundaka 319. The Hatha Yoga system is meant for controlling the 5 kinds of air and circling the pure soul by different kinds of sitting postures, not for any material profit, but for liberation of the minute soul from the entanglement of the material atmosphere. So the constitution of the atomic soul is admitted in all Vedic literatures, and it is also, let me just change my posture. It is also actually felt in the practical experience of any sane man. Only the insane man can think of this atomic soul as all-pervading Vishnu Tattva. The influence of the atomic soul can be spread all over a particular body. According to the Mundaka Upanishads, this atomic soul is situated in the heart of every living entity, and is that Shirodakshai, Prabhu? The Lord who is situated in the heart is Shirodakshai,
Shirodakshai Vishnu, yes. This verse is very nostalgic because I remember when I first started reading Bhagavad Gita, I think 2022. I think I actually remember this verse. I was reading it.
Oh, yes. Because the measurement of the atomic soul is beyond the power of appreciation of the material scientists. Semi Prabhu, material scientists, some of them assert foolishly that there is no soul. The individual atomic soul is definitely there in the heart, along with the super soul, and thus all the energies of bodily movement are emanating from this part of the body. Is it the corpuscles? How do you corpuscles? It's like muscles. It's like corpuscles, which carry. Sorry.
Corpus is something I. Corpuscles.
Corpuscles. It's like corp and muscles.
Corpuscles.
Corpuscle.
I think puzzles.
Corpuscles.
Science of
Okay, Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu.
I think Prabhu, you can continue. Haribol.
Oh, which carry the oxygen from the lungs, gather energy from the soul. When the soul passes away from this position, activity of the generating fusion ceases. Medical science accepts the importance of the red corpuscles. Oh, Prabhu. Please go up. Corpuscles, but it cannot ascertain that the source of the energy is the soul. Medical science, however, does admit that the heart is the seat of all energies of the body. Such atomic particles of the spirit whole are compared to the sunshine molecules. In the sunshine, there are innumerable radiant molecules. Similarly, the fragmental parts of the Supreme Lord are atomic sparks of the rays of the Supreme Lord, called by the name Prabha, or superior energy. Neither Vedic knowledge nor modern science denies the existence of the spirit soul in the body, and the science of the soul is explicitly described in the Bhagavad Gita by the personality of Godhead himself.
Haribol, science of soul ki jai.
Haribo.
Okay, now let's say Sikshastakam prayers.
Tvam evim jatuna sam natvam neme chanadi.
Oh, Prabhu. That's wrong, man.
One day, as a Pandit Prabhu, I will recite the Bhagavad Gita without looking at it. From page 1 to page 700.
You can start this one.
Okay, Prabhu. Cheto darpanam marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam shreya kaivara chandrika vitaranam vidyavadu jivanam anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnam vritasvadanam sarva atma snapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna sankritanam. Nam. Should I continue as well? Okay, you can continue, Prabhu.
नाम्नामकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तिस्तत्रार्पितानि अमिता स्मरणेन कालाय तादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमिदृशमिह जानिनानुरागः
Trinadapi Sunichena Daro Api Sahisnuna Amanina Manadina Irdaniya Sadahari. Neil Amit Rahul.
आजरम नासिकदुनी कवितां वा जगत ईश्वरमायु नाम जन्मानि जन्मेश्वरी भवतदात् भक्ति आहितुकी त्यायी
Ayandatanujakyaram Patam Mam Bishame Bambudo Kripaya Vadapankajastita Duli Sakrisham Chintaya.
नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदहृदया गिरा पुलकैर्निशितं वपुः कदा तव नाम गृहणे भविष्यति
Yugaitam Nimishena Chakshusha Pravishaitam Shunyaitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahe Name.
सेवा पदरकं पिनत्सुनां अदर्शनान् वर्महतं करोतु व यथा तथा व विधतो गणपतो मत्त्राणमथस्तु स एव नपारः
हरिबो
पैमो
Glory to the
Haribol, Haribol, Haribol.
which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
Oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living beings, as you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these title names, you have vested all your transcendental energies. They are not even hard and rules for chanting these names. Oh my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord, humble state of mind, thinking oneself more than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respects to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Oh Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your costless devotional service, birth after birth.
Say me, Prabhu.
Haribol. Yes, Prabhu.
I was saying you must check. Zero is always reading number 4. Every time. You must go check the recordings.
Yes, Prabhu always is active. Takes us to come. This is
O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal savior, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. Oh my Lord. Okay, you can continue.
Oh my Lord. Huh? What?
No, you can continue.
Yes, please. Oh my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with your love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up? And when will the hairs of my body stand on end of excitation of the name?
Zero Prabhu.
Oh Govinda, feeling your separation, I'm considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
Haribol.
I don't know what, but Krishna is my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace of his broken heart being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. And if anyone recites or hears these 8 verses of instruction by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his ecstatic love and devotion for Krishna increases. Haribo.
Haribol.
Yeah, we never read the 9th one. This is the first time we read the 9th.
I know, Prabhu. Did it on purpose. Maybe some people forget.
No, Prabhu.
To blaspheme the devotees who dedicated their lives to propagating the holy name of the Lord, to consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma to be equal to the names of the Lord Vishnu, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master, or thinking him as an ordinary person, to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in preference to the Vedic version. Yeah, Prabhu, you can continue.
Which one?
Number 5.
Yeah, this one.
To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord.
Zero, Prabhu.
To commit sinful activities on the strength of holy name.
Oh, Pranjal Prabhu.
Yes,
Nice.
it sounds like Pranjal Prabhu.
Oh, Pranjal
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah.
Haribo.
Yeah, you heard it right actually. It's Pranjal Prabhu.
And
The
13,
first time I'm hearing his voice.
30 minutes after the bedtime too.
Pranjal Prabhu will tell the next one also.
Which is the date? Go.
I think he told the 8th one, I think, right? No, 7th one.
Yes.
The Karma Kanda.
Yeah. I think he told the 8th one.
Yes, Prabhu.
At least I heard his voice.
To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
Oh, Haribol. This you sounded like the most robot sound.
There's something like a robot there, Prabhu.
To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments. Even after understanding so many instructions on this matter, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema Haribo.
Panchakalpatarupasya
पंचकल्पतरुश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Semi Prabhu, Semi Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu.
is it only me who can hear Rahul's voice as like robotic?
Yeah, robotic.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah,
I heard
like
it.
one of those
Terminator.
electric songs.
No feeling. Heart is hard like stone. No feelings. Robot. Intelligence is limited.
Prabhu, it sounds like you have auto-tune or something.
Yeah.
It's like auto-tune voice.
What
Yes,
happened to
yes.
your phone, Rahul Prabhu? Or is it your speaker?
Yeah, I think the connection is good, so the microphone is doing something.
Yeah, maybe there's some water in the microphone.
Yes, Prabhu, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
Problem.
going to read the teachings of Kapila now.
Read what?
The teachings of Lord Kapila.
Oh, that's in Bhagavatam, right? Oh, the separate book. You're talking about the separate book. Yeah. Things about Kapila. That is
Yes,
in the
yes.
Bhagavatam, and there's also separate